Bull market warning. What's up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today we've got to talk about this market that is red hot and out of control. So I don't have to warn you about financial advice because I'm telling you not to buy today. This is a warning video where I want to let you know what could happen unbeknownst to you if you have no experience in crypto and this is your first bull market, of how you can be handing over money right back to Coinbase or whatever exchange that you've dumped into because you've aped into your favorite meme coin or project. Well, first of all, let's just go to the charts and see what's happening. And then I'm going to come back here and talk about the psychology of what you're going to see play out in the next few days. All right, so let's jump to my trading view. And here we are on the trading view chart. I'm not going to draw any lines. I'm just going to tell you what I see and give you a brief overview of what's happening in the market, beginning with Bitcoin that you can see from my last video. I made a video stating that it was very possible that Bitcoin could run to 76,000. Well, it looks like it petered out at 69,000, and now we're correcting. Now, is it going to make another surge up and catch that 76,000, or is it going to drop? It's too early to tell, and we'll do a breakdown of the technical analysis on a later video. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a 50-50 shot of running to 76,000 or correcting back down to this 50 EMA line. Now, let's look at what's going on with the DXY because this tends to run opposite of Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, we haven't really seen the same backwards correlation between the strength of the dollar and Bitcoin like it was in the past. I don't know why, but today, for example, we see that the strength of the dollar is going down, and so is Bitcoin. We used to be able to predict when Bitcoin would run, whenever we would see the DXY on the verge of a big collapse. We would also be able to predict when Bitcoin would drop down into a massive correction, when the DXY was giving hints of running strong. Okay, so let's move it right on along. XRP, slight correction, sitting at 62 cents. Not much action there, but Ethereum. Wow, folks, it's been on a tear. How much longer can this run before it corrects? Now, I will say this, we are in a bull market. Be very warned about that. Things get crazy and things will be volatile, but we still do have slight pauses, hiccups, and slight corrections during the bull market. But that's not to say that you can't get a nasty correction in a form of a flash crash. What happens in a flash crash is price will fall off very hard, very sharp, make everyone think that the market's going to collapse. All of the newbies sell out and then price goes right back up to where it was before. And that is something you better keep in mind. They will look to shake you out at some point, even if it's just a flash crash, if it's not an all-out correction, which I kind of tend to think that the days for an extended market correction, those are over, guys. We're done. We're in the bull market. Let's look at Solana sitting at 134. Solana, which previously touched and got rejected on my descending yellow line. It has touched it, got rejected again, and it came up. You know what I always say is once, twice, 3 times a lady. I can't even barely sing because my voice is still hoarse. But on the 3rd time, it breaks the resistance and confirms that we are in a bull market. Litecoin correcting. Wow, look at this. We hit 95 on Litecoin and we're pulling back to 86. Where it goes from here, it could be down here to 74 to the point of control price, or it could surge on. Now, let's show you 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to show you one that is a very realistic indicator of what's going on in this market. The first one I'm going to show you is CASA. No, we don't want to do CASA. We want to do KDA. KDA has gone bananas, almost hitting $2 per coin. This is amazing, but it's sitting up above the red dashed line that I talked about so many times after the bull market peak in the last cycle. Staying above that red dashed line means that we are in a bull market. Be warned, it could explode up from here. And we know that the last peak on KDA in the last cycle was $25 a coin. Oh boy. Now let's look at a very strong and realistic project, CASA, sitting at 16.2 cents while everything else is going crazy. CASA front ran the market. Look at these 2 strong moves. It front ran the market before the memes went wild, before Bitcoin went completely bananas. CASA did it first. Now we see a consolidation and a correction in CASA as we're bouncing around in this top support and resistance zone. Could it be settling down to a base of 15.6 cents before it moves up again? It could be. Watch for the TA videos. It'll be coming soon. But is this front running the rest of the market? Maybe it is. Maybe we need to keep our eyes on CASA to know what's going to happen with Bitcoin and all of these crazy memes. Speaking of memes, let's just jump over to the memes and talk about this madness with MYRO hitting an all-time high. Look at this, nearly hitting 40 cents. I hesitated to buy down here at 5.5 cents because I thought I was going to correct to 2.3, and then it went vertical. Now, this can't last for long, folks. This can't last for long. It's not going to go straight up from here through the end of the bull market. It's going to correct. Here's my warning to you meme coin holders. I hope you took your profits. You better be going back home with some money in your pockets as we just ticked below 30 cents. Because meme coins don't do anything. These things are traded based on pure human nature. It's a gamble. It's speculation. It's a FOMO. It's a frenzy. And it's a game of musical chairs. Where are you going to be sitting when the music stops with MYRO? Now, I am going to wait for a serious correction back into zone 1. I hope it happens. If it doesn't, so be it. But I'm not buying anything during a run. I don't buy into vertical runs. So if you are new to crypto, you better be aware that meme coin gambling is degenerate investing. And boy, oh boy, there's no quicker way to part ways with your money than fooling around with these memes when you have no experience. A lot of people in my group have made some massive gains with MYRO. Massive gains. But they have experience and they know that once you hit that blow off top, you better have your chair reserved because that music's going to stop and somebody's going to be hitting the floor. You don't want to be that person. Warning. Never buy meme coins on the peak. Looking at a couple more memes, Rocky coming up again, stuck in overbought territory. We have a stochastic rollover. It still wants to push up. Grok coming back down to a cent, but still looking very bullish. Samo looking very bullish after that blow off top there. I think Samo's going to pound on higher. It's going to happen. Look at bonk. Wow. The peak here, crushing the previous all-time peak, crushing. This is ridiculous. HONK at 1.5 cents, moving up, trending up after breaking 2.3 cents. Win is the only one that did not break an all-time high, but it looks like it's going to bounce and make its run. So I warn you again, if you're playing with these things in this market, be careful and don't be the last one standing when the music stops. If we do have a nasty correction, you'll get a chance to get out. If you bought MYRO at 30 cents and we correct down to 10, you'll get a chance to get out, but you're going to have to deploy patience. That's what you're going to have to do. When you get stuck at the top, you could end up waiting for weeks, if not months, until the next bullish run so that you can get out. There's one other project I want to mention here that I will be doing a video on, and that is SwiftCoin. I've been accumulating SwiftCoin for the last couple years, and it just skyrocketed to 0.08 of a cent last night. This is insanity. I have been buying between 1/100th of a cent and 0.03 of a cent for the last 2 years. Video coming up on it very soon. But that's enough of these charts. Let's jump back to the studio. So overall, the market is red hot, but we will see somewhat of a correction to a flash crash correction. They don't go vertical from this point all the way to the bull market peak. As far as we know, we are not in the bull market peak until later on this year or early 2025. However, you better be aware that this is the first time we have ever entered into the bull market before the Bitcoin halving. What does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. It means that the bull market peak is going to come earlier than what we thought before, and the bull market cycle is going to be shorter. Keep that in mind. You're going to come back to this video and say, oh man, Crypto Pro said it way back when. The fact that we have gotten this far ahead of ourselves before the Bitcoin halving lets us know that we might see a bull market peak in the fall or the winter. It may not even make it to 2025, or it could come in the mid to the end of 2025. Bottom line, be careful. Watch yourself. Don't play around in this market with money that you can't afford to lose. Don't mess around in this market with your rent money, your mortgage money, or your car payment money, or you could end up getting burnt, wrecked, or whatever adjective you want to use for getting hammered in the market. All right, that's about all I've got for this video, but I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Pro channel. And if you want to help support the cost of this channel, you may do so with the giving of a super thanks. I thank you in advance, and I will be coming out with the explainer video soon to let you know what you're going to get if you decide to join me in the private group. With that, I am going to let you know on the next video what we will have as far as CASA and the explosive meme coins and what my predictions will be. And that's all we've got. This is Carlton, and I'm gone.